returned to our ruined homeworld of Ire. The Zerg infestation still covered much of our beloved world. The desiccated remains of the Overmind were still there, a grim reminder of battles lost and battles won.
I remember the fall of Ire. Much like the idea of having to see it all again. Guess there's nothing for it.
At the very apex of its victory against us, the Zerg Overmind grew overconfident. Now, all that was left of the mighty Overmind was a twisted, withered husk. I needed to understand whatever memories lingered within the creature's rotting mass. Only by making contact with the gargantuan tendrils connected directly to its cortex could I learn its secrets. Yet its countless minions, which seemed to be feeding from its dead husk, would prove somewhat problematic.
Oh, really? Somewhat problematic. No, this mission's not terrible. You can actually do the whole thing in under 5 minutes.
I must find a way to establish a foothold and summon reinforcements to keep the Zerg at bay. This faithful observer has kept watch since the evacuation. Its abilities will certainly prove useful now. My burdens weigh. Some of these abandoned structures remain functional. We shall make use of them.
We sure will.
This ancient beacon still thrums with power. I wonder... I've heard tales of the mighty colossi sealed away beneath Ire. The beacon must have awoken these fearsome guardians. The Zerg perceive a threat to their dead master. The Zerg will keep coming until we are dead. I must find the Overmind's cortex and discover what I can from it. Then I'll be Rashagar. I will be. You address me? If we use our observers wisely, we can scout the area before putting ourselves at risk. These warp gates appear to be functional. Perhaps there's a chance. Honor commands. We must not hesitate. We must be prepared to defend our base. The Zerg are on the move.
Oops.
Honor commands. And Stargate's energy matrix when it was deactivated. You have our thanks. En Arudi Rashaka. My allegiance You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows. Glory to the firstborn. En Arudi Rashaka. Fire will be restored.
Alright, got a pretty good little army going.
I'm here in the shadows. Sukdash Salak. My allegiance is yours. Shozak Maknul. We must not. My burden is swayed. In the service of Aya. My force.
So we want to get up here and we want to drop power onto all these structures. It's going to give us everything we could possibly want out of this. That's going to finish up our research. It's going to give us the extra gateway.
I will be redeemed.
It's also going to let us build an Archon. Then we deal with the next frenzied attack, and then we end the game.
Here in the shadows.
Pretty much that simple.
My burdens weigh heavily. You address me? The Zerg seek to overwhelm us. To arms, my brethren. I am here in the shadows. En Arudin Rashagal. My burdens En Arudin Rashagal. My life for hire. You address me?
Alright.
I will be redeemed.
I don't remember if this heals up my troops or not. I don't think it does.
The first overmind tendril. I sense pain, surprise, death. My burdens weigh heavily. Honor command.
You must construct additional pylons. You have not. My life for hire.
We must not hesitate. Glory. Sholabak Makno, you address me. I burden. I will. Sukla, you address me. The second overmind tendril. I sense death and joy. My burdens weigh. I will erase the demons of the past. The third overmind tendril. I sense satisfaction in a plan set in motion long ago.
Alright, and now we just...
Fear of the future.
Now we just gotta make it past all these guys, and we're good to go.
The Zerg seek to overwhelm our base.
Oh no.
Glory.
Crap. It's easier if you actually take out all the guys with your army.
The Zerg seek to overwhelm our base.
No. There's definitely a way through this. I might have to just load back to the last checkpoint though.
Seek to overwhelm our base.
Yeah. We're gonna have to load to the previous checkpoint. We let too many units die in that attack and we didn't reinforce at all. You really do want to take out, like...
I will erase you. We embrace the glory of battle. Here in the shadows.
Got like a minute. The Zerg can really, like, they can really try to overwhelm our base, but we'll be fine.
My burdens weigh heavily.
I guess we could head back and defend it real quick, and then go in. But if you can dodge, realistically, from here, you can teleport over there, I'm pretty sure. I want to go check something with this overseer. Or this observer, I mean.
Is under attack.
You address me. Let our enemy.
I think you can teleport to this island from there, and then from there you can teleport over to there.
I am here in the shadows. Honor commands. I will be redeemed.
Regardless.
Shozak Maknul. In the service of...
We have a lot more troops. They have their shield upgrade now. We should be able to make it through all the banelings that are up here.
The third overmind tendril.
Taking out all these Zerglings is just a huge help. Otherwise, it's a game of chance getting around it.
And fear of the future. My burden. You address me.
There we go.
The fourth overmind tendril. I sense an end. I must go to the Overmind Cortex to understand.
Greetings, brother. I speak to you from the beyond.
Tassadar. But you died, slaying this cursed Overmind.
I have never tasted death, Zeratul, nor shall I. But that is a tale for another time. I have come to tell you of this creature's courage.
Courage? It was an abomination.
Not always. The Zerg were altered. A single overriding purpose was forced upon them. The destruction of our people. The Overmind was formed with thought and reason, but not free will. It screamed and raged within the prison of its own mind.
Who did this? Why?
I know not, but the Overmind found a way to resist its all-consuming directive. It created a chance, a hope of salvation. The Queen of Blades.
Madness.
Only she can free the Zerg from slavery, and in so doing, save all that is from the flame.
I do not understand, brother.
Forget what you know, Zeratul. The Overmind saw a vision. The end of all things. And now, you must see it too.
No. This vision. I cannot bear it. Stop.
So yeah, beat it in 20 minutes. Zeratul killed 50 Zerg units. Easy enough. Those challenges aren't really that difficult. The only time you're going to have difficulties if you try to defend your base really hard with cannons and stuff. Just going to eat up way too many minerals. Okay, so we're actually not going to research either of these. It depends on what ending you plan on taking, which one's more useful. There's really only one time you're ever going to use either of these, and it's at the very end of the game. If you take out the Sky Platform, you're going to want to go Side Disruptor. If you take out the Nidus Worm Network, you want to go Hive Mind Emulator. I'm personally going to be doing both at the end of the game for the YouTube videos, so I'm not going to select either. If you want to see more on that, find the videos on All In and look at those. They will tell you more about which one of those to pick. If they're not up yet, wait a week or two, they'll be up. Definitely want to take Science Vessel. The Raven just isn't useful comparatively. Like, the ability to heal your battle cruisers and tanks is just insane. Period, end of story.